Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode's coming to you at 3:50 p.m. I'm gonna expedite the intro because it's the afternoon. I turned my gain up on my microphone a little while ago, so the ambience is much more uh, loud outside for you, which means I had to close my window, and it's hot. So, you know, hope you're well. I'm all right. Doing fine today. Nothing really new with me. The usual. Recorded a little bit more Gordian quest last night. Gonna be that pretty consistently. I'm planning on bringing the first looks back as well, but I go on Steam right now and I look for new like games that are new and trending, and it's all things in the sale that came out like 2 years ago, and I go, that's not really what I want to do for a first look. But I will whenever the Steam sale ends, I'll probably try to bring back first looks. Alright, let me ask you a question. Let's get rolling here today. Today I want to ask you, have you or anyone you known ever been on a game show? If so, which one, how'd they do, etc. And if you have not, would you go on one? I honestly think I would not go on a game show. I don't think I would do well on most of them. It's also like I tend to do things poorly the first time, and then as I get like more practice with them, I become better, I feel. And you don't really get a second chance on game shows, you know? It's just how good are you at sight reading things, and I don't think I'm very good at it. But I might, like, if someone approached me and was like, hey, come on, like a cash cab, for example, I'd do cash cab. It's not like I'm gonna, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get out of the cash cab? Has that ever happened? Did someone get into the cash cab and then just go, oh no, and then get out? I should look that up. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh god, what? Oh god, oh dear. Oh, the intro is ruined. We're Exile Awoken, Exile Hellhorned, we have these cards. Why did it click? I clicked up here. Oh my god, it sketches Volatile Gauge in our first artifact. These are both really bad, what? Oh no. We have Imps, I can't take sketches, but we have Imps, I can't take Volatile Gauge. Oh my god, it's a skip, what the hell? Well, it's a disaster. No Strangler? I'll go Predator. Is this still Find Strangler win run? What a nightmare. What the hell? I have no relic. This is extremely rare. Does not happen very often, but these are both very bad. Or they were both very bad, I should say. What a start. I mean, it's not that bad. I was looking at the achievements today, and one of the only achievements I don't have is the one for... Really? I don't get to kill this enemy? 25, 27, 29, 30, 30. I'm off by a little bit. One of the only achievements I do not have currently is win a run with no relics. Because why would you? Basically ever. And so maybe we'll get that today, who knows. The odds are unlikely, I would say, as I don't tend to play for achievements. However, if you guys would find it interesting, I could see myself doing some sort of a like a quick two-part sequence. I could see myself cleaning up some of the content I haven't finished, right? The expert challenges, the last two achievements, things like that. I could see myself running through. I'll think about it. Vine Grasp, I like Restoration Detonation, but a ping here seems really important to me. Fledgling Imp, yeah, I'm down to play yesterday's run again. I have no problems with that. We go left. I think Hellhorned is better than Awoken here for units. What Awoken unit would I want? Husk Hermit? Maybe Husk Hermit, actually. That might be one of the better options. The problem is that I have to take... it's really awkward. Oh, but I don't have anything. You know what? I'm gonna go Husk Hermit. I'm looking for it. Talk myself into it. I've thought about it a little more. I want Husk Hermit. Not Shattered Shell, though. Specifically, yeah, Husk Hermit. 30 HP and sweep. He kills backline. He's a great unit here. The rest of this is kind of whatever. I'll take a -1 root seeds and just move on. Pick the money too. I like being rich. I mean, this one is not in the bag, but it's pretty good. I would now like to, well, first and foremost, there is no downside to taking Strangler or Predator here all the way. This is the wave that will hit me. I think I'm going to play bottom floor, but I think that the answer to this position is you're not supposed to play Husk Hermit down there because I miss out on being able to play armor and rage moving forward. Now the ultimate question, collector or no? I lost the flip. I'm not sure. But like, I'm gonna greed. I think it's probably not ideal, the greed here, but hey, you know what? I did it. -2 is not worth it. No way. Oh, you just hit a 0 because of the reconciler effect. How about that? I'm gonna miss the other welder helper, which is a shame, but you know. Inzimplin goes up here to save me 1. Maybe I should play Train Steward there. I think it makes no difference. Yeah, 158 here is fine. I was hopeful to not get hit by this wave, but one of the upsides of taking or playing this way is that this wave doesn't really threaten you. Like, it's pretty meaningless. It's gonna do like, what, 7? Maybe, no, it's probably gonna do, no, it's 7. It's definitely 7. That's a position where Collection of Tails would have been great, but, you know, they don't want you to know that. I hate this combat, man. I know it's my fault because I took the armor, so I'm getting my draws significantly reduced, but I still hate this combat. I don't like dealing with this shit. Receipts is good. Queen's Impling should be... oh, we have it, exactly. Okay. I was gonna say, no way he lives at 1. I've noticed this happening more and more. I wonder what causes the audio to break in Combat 2 specifically. Second Vine Grasp is very good. Like, listen to this. The audio is broken. For what? I don't know. Vent is pretty meaningless here. I don't think any of those. I actually think that... No, you can't afford it. I was gonna say maybe I go Demon Fiend for +30/+30 on Husk Hermit, but the space cost is too high. Consumer is only a 10/10, man. This unit is so bad. I wanted to like him there. And Shattered Shell, I don't need damage scaling. Let's see what we see here. Largestone, Heartstone, Battlestone. Heartstone's good. Battlestone's okay. Steelworker is basically the infusion I'm after. And we're gonna go... 25 Husk Hermit. Taking him to a 10 baseline isn't the worst call. Multi-strike is pretty meaningless. This is Strangler gameplay. This is Wendy all the way. I don't need multi-strike on this unit. I just need him to live. Maybe I do want the Battlestone. Is 5 much different than 10? I mean, honestly, not really. 10 actually is a little different, but it's like, it's a difference because it'll kill infused backliners in the mid game, but I think we're gonna win a better answer than Battlestone. I'll just roll for it. There is a multi-strike, you know? I was thinking about Battlestone. I may as well take the multi-strike. It's here. I'm not gonna pass it up. I was gonna argue that I just wouldn't reroll for it and take something baseline, but... Now, an interesting question. Yesterday we played Welder Helper into Fledgling Imp, for sure, and it was very good. I think here today you have to play Fledgling Imp into Welder Helper because this Imp is going to live for too long if you do it the other way. The reason it was good yesterday was because we had the Queen sacrificing the Imp. Today, no, this is wrong. I did it in the incorrect order. Today we're going to go Fledgling Imp into Welder Helper. I am hunting for Endless. This is only really good with Endless. There's other problems, like Wendleton is now not going to stop from dying, but I have to take space. I could Intrinsic Pyrogrow and then take Draw Space in this run, which sounds pretty good. Anything worth value stoning? No, of course not. We will see this one. Oh hey, Holy Shield is good. That'll help. Because we don't have to worry about the spikes on the Divinity, because the Husk Hermit will kill the spikes for you. So I can just use the damage shield to keep the boss in Purgatory. Could also pick up like a Tiresome Climb or something. This is not right. I should not value stone. The problem with value stoning here is that I actually, like, I'm thinking about how strong I'm going to be in 3 rings. I'm not that strong right now. All of these things I have don't really work right now. I think... I'm gonna separate like this. This is Pushback Talos. I'm gonna separate like this, I think. Draw is okay. I'm gonna just let Wendleton die, pretty much. And that's fine. This was the concern, actually. I had this in my mind as something that could go wrong because of the pushback. This imp lives and then blocks my welder helper. It shouldn't be the end of the world, but not ideal. Are you at 9? Really? He's at exactly 9? Yeah, he sure is. I was gonna say I could just pull this guy to the front and chump the hit, but no. Gonna be damage going through. It's okay. If I play all my root seeds and I use all my units up, we should, emphasis on should, clear this all out. Now, of course, the problems here are many. Steelworker gets pushed to the back. There are incant units on every floor which threaten my pyre. Although if I play root seeds, you die, so it's okay. This is 15 by 2, which is 30. It's important to play out the implings, and I'm gonna throw a root seeds. I don't want it up here because I want to be... Well, actually, I don't care about Steelworker's health. He's getting pushed to the back anyway. I could probably Vine Grasp him back to the front later on, but, you know. Yeah, right now I can, even. So we can go root seeds, root seeds. I have no quick, so this unit's always going to die. How is there another infused foot soldier? Oh my god. I assumed it was going to be something else. I didn't even look for this guy. I should have pulled him to the front. He's just going to bulldoze me. I should have pulled this guy up. I could have pulled him up in Queen's Impling. This is why I should have pulled him up there. Okay, so this is a complicated turn. This would be the easiest turn of my life if I didn't draw this welder helper here, but unfortunately I did. So I can play this unit. The 10 attack is not that good, actually, I am noticing. And it's gonna wear out pretty quick. I'm always gonna play this. Yeah. Maybe there was some sort of... You know what? There was a weird play here. No, it was bad. I'm trying to get too fancy with it. So the goal here is pretty simple. The goal is to figure out, can I win this combat without popping Holy Shield here? You can tank this whole round, right? If I play this welder helper in front, he'll just take the hits. He'll die, and that's okay. And I can play the rest of the round out. I think it's like that. It's really greedy to not hit this Holy Shield. Let's do some rough math. I will, for the first time in a long time, run some numbers here. You're 6. I have not done any damage to Talos. Uh-huh. What, it's like... I'm gonna do probably around 80 per round. 12 damage, 5 rounds. We do like 4... Probably do about... We do around 560 to Talos right now. I think it's okay. I think I just play it out like this then. I think I can hold the shield. Because we are... Our deck is now no imps. I've played them all out. It's just root seed, so I'm going to get like 10, 20 attack here. I should maybe get an imp to block. 588. Hey, I was pretty close with my rough math though, I gotta tell you. I think actually I was probably spot on for the timing that I did the math. I'm pretty impressed with getting that close to the math. It's not often that I do actual number calculations in this game where I like add up my unit's damage and I put it together. So to be able to do it that quickly feels pretty good. I'll take Rail Spike. I will take no unit. I will take... It's gotta be space. Has to be space, because I have this imp I have to play. I mean, it's okay to duplicate the imp, I guess. I would have liked to have duplicated it with Endless, but sadly, not in the cards. I guess I could wait, though. Go to the Relic and the removal. Yeah, that seems a little better. These are both good, I think. I'm not going for no relics here, by the way. No fucking way. I think Emblem is a little better than Lost Luggage. However, because Lost Luggage draws you 10 on turn 1. Aggro's free. I guess what it does is it gives you a really high number of root seeds that you're gonna draw. Mitigate the to mitigate the turn 1 higher grow. Just like the entire sentence collapsed into 3 words there. However, I do like Emblem of the Exiles a lot. Comboed with Steelworker, it neutralizes the effect, but the Divinity. It neutralizes the Divinity's damage. I'm gonna go Lost Luggage, but I think it's pretty close. It is very close. Holy Shield pushes me in the other direction slightly. We do see Strangler. This is good, but it's also a little... Like, the next few combats are going to be rough, because I'm going to be high pack shards. However, the enemies do not really get to damage me, in theory. We'll see. I have 3 hits of sweep damage. It's so hard, man, because, like, do you know how good this is? The answer is it's actually pretty good. But I'm going to 105 pack shards. I'm going to do this. I want to say, though, I think that this is probably wrong. I think that intrinsic X+2 going to 105 pack shards is probably not right here. It would only become good... I should take that trial. There's no way I shouldn't take that trial. This combo only becomes good when I get Endless. When I get Endless on this Welder Helper, I'm basically guaranteeing a turn 2 Welder Helper setup, right? For now, though, it's kind of mediocre. I'm gonna take the guaranteed root seeds and draw 2. Yeah, wow. I took pack shards for that. I took pack shards. I took 25 pack shards to draw dead weight steel enhancer there. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, this is rough, man. I need to hold over Imp Sacrifice card, I feel. This guy's really holding me back, but he's also gonna chunk block for us, so I guess it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, but like in our favor, where he gets caught sometimes and he gets stuck on the floor, but he's still gonna take the hit for me, so it's not that big of an issue. This deck is really not that many cards. Oh, he's also not endless, by the way. That's the real problem with this deck, is that unit is not endless. As soon as he becomes endless, I think this is okay. But there's no steel shop coming up, so we're in a bit of a doozy here, I would say. When I get the Holy Shield, because I guess the other thing about this though is that the enemies don't actually threaten me very much. And so, the only thing that threatens me is I do no damage into these bosses. Which is a real problem. There's a leather helper, he can stay now. I do like 100 damage, but I have a lot of health. Wow, 689. Like, it is rather close, I have to say. I'm gonna just end my turn. But as soon as I can play the damage shield, it's gonna be a lot less close. Because there I've just put up like 10 damage shield and that combat's not close at all. But hey, we live. I have walked the razor's edge in the last 2 combats, and now we are hopefully okay. Hopefully. Inferno is expensive, but it is Inferno. It is Inferno. Like, every time I have a hesitation about this card, I just have to remind myself that that card is, in fact, Inferno. Inferno is nuts. I think it's time for second Imp. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so high on pack shards. If this is Crystal Cloak, ooh buddy. Gift of Gratitude, Heaven's Gold, Petty Theft. I will take Gift of Gratitude because Heaven's Gold and Petty Theft do nothing. Also, Gift of Gratitude, we have Purge, is now consumed. This card just gives me money every combat. That's pretty cool. I do like money. Call me Mr. Krabs. I'm very afraid, but I think it's winnable. I think that hypothetically, if I were to sit here and duplicate Holy Shield 3 times, we would probably win this run, because enemies wouldn't be able to kill me anymore. Like, and they get strangled, so they can't leave the floor. I guess the floor might overflow, but maybe, you know what? I'm gonna duplicate Holy Shield. This is a bit of a wacky play, but I'm gonna make my game plan. Oh. Yeah. Well, gentlemen, it has been an honor serving with you. It has been a great honor to go on this journey with you. I fear now we must go. It's so doomed. There is no universe. I am pretty sure this is over, but I got a few ideas here for how we can sneak our way out of this. I will leave them for your imagination until the time is right to reveal. Sad, but it's okay. I'm thinking about it. Give me a second. I'm thinking about the plan. Okay. If I win this combat, it is going to be criminal. Absolutely criminal. But I don't think it's completely out of the question to see a W come out of this one. I think that it's a good idea to save health wherever I can, such as here with Inferno. I lose out on some progression stuff, but yeah, wow, this is not the turn, is it? That is not the turn right there. Let me tell you. I have to what? I do need to play. I don't need to play these. It's like I kind of need to play them. I'm gonna play. You're like, oh my god, my damage is so low. Like 60. Okay, I'm ending turn. Oh baby, this is rough. Okay, so I will now be introducing you to my master plan. This is going to be one of the dumber plays I think I've made in Monster Train history. But we're going to bring the Imp to the front and then damage shield the Imp. Yeah. 7 times 8. 7 times 7. I am so dead. Oh man, that's so unfortunate because I feel like if I had rolled a different boss, we would have been okay. I'm gonna wait. I think a different boss and we're actually fine here, but Self-Made Heartbeat just hard counters my entire life. No universe, right? I don't think that this is a, oh, we could surprise you. The boss does 56. The boss does 56. And I am trying to win on damage shield. Yeah, it's a slaughter. I didn't draw my other damage shield. Wait, that's real sad. I made this gamble like I was gonna pull this card and it wasn't gonna be bottom 3. Let me replay. Let me see if I put the damage shield on. It seems real unlucky. I mean, often it is the case with Combat 3 where, not often, but sometimes it's the case with Combat 3 where you build your deck in a specific way and you say, yeah, I'm rolling dice and I lost the 33%er. That's what happened here. I rolled and I lost. And it's gonna happen like this sometimes, where I play and it's just kind of the style where I go, yeah, so I'm playing in a way where I need to not miss. And if I miss, it sucks. Right, so the reason we played it like this is so that I could... I have another idea about how to get through this, by the way. I have an even further along the line plan of survival here. This is for sure. I have a different idea of how you play this combat out. So, welcome to phase 3 of the plan. Welcome back, Commander. I'm gonna pull this imp to the front, for sure. These Queen's Implings go. I think you always, it's the same no matter what. He's always gonna take 2 rounds to die. So I can just get rid of the Train Steward there. This looks different. Oh, it's because I played that Train Steward, isn't it? The entire draw is different. And like, by the way, when I say different, I mean significantly worse. Because I just drew both Holy Shields together. I played 1 card different and the entire draw shifted. Infernoing that 4 is not correct. I have to play the shield. Okay, here's phase 3 of the plan. Are you ready? Prepare yourself. This is where you go, wait a minute, hold up. I pull... Oh no, I can't pull Wendleton to the front, because when he dies I lose quick. I pull Wendleton to the front. I'm a mad scientist. I'm a mad genius here. Okay. I'm gonna play Root Seeds. There is no way Inferno is not worth it here. But there is. I'm just, if I miss the damage shield, I miss the damage shield. That's how it goes. I did not miss the damage shield. All right, check me out now. This goes here. This goes here, and we get another 8 banger. All right, it's the same. This combat hard counter is my plan. I lost. This game sucks. I took 105 pack shards. It would have been fine if I had found an endless or if I had gotten a little bit stronger. Alas, I rolled poorly. Fuck you, Monster Train. That one feels bad. It should have been fine. I took the boss killing option, man. I took the boss killing option, and then I rolled the one boss that ruins my life. It's so frustrating. Game's just rolling dice sometimes. With the way that I play, you can sit down and take your time and find your line through, but I'm not that player. I'm not that guy. Impsicle, sure. Impsicle, I took Demon Gorge, whatever this thing's called. Gurg's Goad. Demon Gorge. Yeah, I took my favorite relic in this game, the Demon Gorge. This is like, this run, if you thought last run was played fast, this is going to be an extremely fast run through of an episode of Monster Train, because it's, you know, it's 30 minutes. I could have ended the episode, but I don't want to. The precedent is there. I have 1 runs in less time. However, no, I don't want to do that. I want to play the run out. I want to get a W here today. There was actually a period of time where I was playing Monster Train and like we're doing the recordings and such, and I would not feel right ending videos without a win. Sometimes I would, because I would just have 2 really bad runs in a row, but, you know. And when I'm playing real fast like this, it does feel kind of bad when I get locked out of just slinging cards like this. I want to go, man. I want to go. Stop slowing me down. This run really, like, not this run, but this combo really highlights a classic anti-synergy combo I don't like, which is playing Imps with a 3-space unit. Like, trying to play a lot of Imps with a 3-space unit. It never feels good to me. I'm gonna get Strangler. I'll take Welder Helper, I guess. This is Brandon for sure. No doubt. I'm actually thinking I will probably throw away Big Man Champion, Wendleton. Because he's, yeah, I could just take quick here. Steel Singer. Steel Singer. I can't play that unit here, I have no healing. You probably could, but I'm not going to. No way. No healing, sadly. I do wish that the Root Seeds trigger Rejuvenate or something. I'm just gonna play a sweeper. I'm just gonna play a sweeper. I'm not gonna commit myself to Brandon here. I'm also not gonna commit myself to Temptation. We're staying low on pack shards. I feel like at this point too, maybe not half, but maybe like a quarter of the runs I lose are lost because I just take a lot of pack shards and then something goes wrong. That's what that one was. I want to play... There's no good way to do this. Oh, there is a way to do this, actually. Hold on. You go Brandon, Welder Helper, Razor Sharp the Welder Helper, play Wendy Boy in front. Because the spikes kill Brandon. He needs a little help. Just a touch. He just needs a little bit of help. I do miss the Collector, sadly. I'll be okay. I send him, get the hell out of here. No one wants you here. Maybe I disrespected this combat a little too much because it's sweeping, but, you know. It's so weird that that last one was hard countered by Self-Made Harpy. I feel like it's never Self-Made Harpy that you're running from. It's always Sweep Boss or Crystal Cloak. But even Self-Made Harpy has their day. I suppose, anyway. Give me a Sweeper. Give me a Husk Hermit. They're quick. There he is. Gurg's Goad's gonna end up pretty useless, but that's okay. And what was the other option? It was Pyrestone Housing? That might have been better. I'll be alright. Roll for multi. Endless. Could play Endless on a Fledgling and for a Welder. And we could play the last run, but with the Endless this time. Although I don't really need it, do I? No, not really. I have Imps, cool. Yeah, I don't think it's actually that good. This is probably a double space run. Wing Steel seems very bad here. I'm gonna take Guild Marker. You know, sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget to click the Horde first. Build a card? Give me the heal, actually. Skip that. Oh, more space is good. Yeah, this card's really good. Heal 20 and +1 space. It's better than the buff. I just need space for Imps. That card should be winning. Look for intrinsic holdover on it. I can play like 5 Imps a turn and win. Should be fine. Anyway. I'm gonna play bottom floor here. I know what you're thinking, it seems pretty bad, but I want to leave room on a higher floor for Husk Hermit to just sit and scale with Imps. Like this. Yeah, like this Pyre Chomper scaling here? Ooh, buddy. Now you see what I was thinking, right? Surely now you see it. What do you mean you don't see it? What do you mean the Pyre Chomper scaling didn't convince you? Here is the real scale. Molting Imp scaling. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna be closing the game now. Anyway, it's over. That's not great. Oh wait, he lives. Ah, shit. I don't know why I would think he wouldn't live. Of course he lives, what? He has 20 and they're only taking 10. What kind of bozo doesn't think they live there? I'm not gonna care where the roost seeds go. This combat's done. There's no way he wins. One spike actually got me a little worried. I think it's 40 pack shards. Daedalus would have one spike there and we would actually have trouble. Rage Adaptive Mutation is pretty good. No. Space is less good, but still good. I don't need to take double space anymore though, because I got the space effect. So I'm gonna go Olaf. Because I want to find holdover. Oh wow. Great. Intrinsic in the next ring, we throw some -1s out here. We roll this for another -1, probably on Razor Sharp Edge. Oh baby, double stack Pyre Shards, you know I love that. Skip here, take money because we're not over 40, and quick 2. Maybe I should go Thornward there. Probably not. Probably not. Get out of here with this freaking haste combat nonsense. I don't allow it. You know what? You're canceled. That's it. This is the end. I'm gonna play top floor here because I can do this. And I'm gonna play top floor, I should say, with these units. And not with Brandon. Because I can get away with it, I think. Brandon does get steamrolled. I think that he would just not really get a first kill here very easily. And we would be disappointed. Razor Sharp is permanent, but Rage is basically permanent if I don't run out of Rage. So, when you think about it, better to Razor Sharp and then play the Rage, isn't it? Adaptive does cost me HP right now. Oh, you're scary. Oh god, it's him. I could go to 71-25, but I think that that's pretty bad. You know, if you wanna bet the farm here, we could play Adaptive Mutation on Husk Hermit and bet on getting an Impish Scholar. I'm going for it. I feel like it's right because I'm gonna take a lot of damage from this 180 otherwise. It's brutal, but I think it's the right play because I was gonna get clobbered here otherwise. Oh, what the hell? I just fed 2 curses. Yeah, I took 22. Don't let me down, Impish Scholar. I know you're out there. I know he's out there. I just fed 3 curses. Hilarious. Oh, it's fledgling imp. One more chance, Impish Scholar. I do have to play this fledgling imp, I think. One more chance, Impish Scholar. I know you're out there. I didn't get him. I didn't lose. It's fine. But like, come on, man. I called the shot, Impish Scholar. Where were you? You were supposed to make me look cool. Disappointing. And Snare is good because if we don't get Strangler. Alloy's good because it's Alloy of the Ancients. This run feels laid out very similar to the last run. No Steel Shot before Combat 5. Thankfully I don't need a Steel Shot this time, but you know, it is still similar. Wouldn't mind a multi-strike here. But we'll probably be okay. Intrinsic Value Stone to tempt me again. Be gone, Satan. Brandon goes here. If I could make one change to Brandon, I feel like it would be nice if his infusion gave 4 rage. My man would be very helpful. I drew Intrinsic, by the way. Intrinsic Old Magic seems good. I'm gonna not Value Stone as much as I would like to here. Unless there's a Remove Consume. Hold over again, huh? I don't think it's very good. I guess you could, actually, you know, hold over and Snare is never a bad take, especially since it's so cheap. You gotta remove consume? Permafrost, okay. Another -1 for root seeds. And yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 removals. It's 120 gold. I think this time I should not be dead lost against any boss. I was about to say I think Crystal Cloak is the worst, but we have Imps to chump, so it should be fine. Monster Train, you're a bitch. I hate you. We now have intrinsic hold over old magic, so Imps are forever. Until I run out of space. That guy has 3 HP. I can get him with Vine Grasp. Now I do need a damage scaling somewhere in here. Ah, yeah, just in time. Fledgling it. It would be no concern, I think, if it weren't for... Pardon me. If we had Strangler, it would be no concern. Okay, these imps are just gonna sit here and soak up all this rage. Wait a minute. Wait, the imps? They go nuts. Pardon me, I got a little hiccup there. I think it's gone. I'm just kind of... They sneak up on you, you know? Big hiccup hater. But honestly, I don't think anyone out there is like, oh baby, hell yeah, I got the hiccups. Yo, invent a straw man. My new favorite game, I'm inventing a new character for the show. The character is a guy who loves getting the hiccups. That's the whole character. He gets the hiccups, he goes, oh fuck yeah, bud. I got the hiccups. End of character. What do you think? You love him. Yeah, I know. It's pretty funny, isn't he? The guy's kind of hilarious. Kind of nice with it. Saturday Night Live, call me. I know you're watching this, I'm trying to think, who the hell hosts Saturday Night Live? Andy Samberg? I don't think so, I think he left. Who is involved with Saturday Night Live? Elon Musk? Hey Elon, call me. I think it might be like Joel Michaels, something like that. Joel McHale? That's someone else. I'm gonna look it up. Who hosts SNL? Ted Lasso? Oh no, that's a show. What the hell? Anyway, I gotta pick cards. Hold on. Pyrogrow, Wildwood Tome, and Graft. I'm good. You can maybe take in Graft here. Important work is always going to find a target. There's a Wikipedia page. See all the season 40s. Oh, Owen Wilson hosts Saturday Night Live? Oh, baby. Owen, call me. Gotta do my research before I do this bit later. Don't worry, I'll bring this one back. Is what I would say if I... Typically, I finish a recording of Monster Train, and then everything that happens in that recording leaves my brain. I'm gonna go Endless Fledgling him now, because we have infinite space, and this unit is now very good. With the important work, he will put out a good amount of rage. Reroll for multi. Cool. And go to the temple. And I want Welder Helper or Fledgling him. Probably Welder Helper. Because this will help me not die to the Divinity, which is an eternal problem. Let's go. I wonder how Monster Train would look in current year if the Divinity didn't have Sweep. What would this game look like if the enemies couldn't snipe your backline, you think? It'd be quite different, I feel. Go get him, Pyre Chomper. Heroic Pyre Chomper saves me from 5 damage. No sweep, and removing sweep from this game would be very different. Of course it would, right? No doubt. But like, I don't know, I think it'd be interesting, because I feel like the Divinity having sweep, more than anything else, just limits your options to play the game a little. I think I need energy now, not draw like I was going to take. I think I need energy. Play all these freaking imps. Yeah, probably. Impsicle is basically a draw relic in itself. I think it's best to just scale this unit. Doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think so. I mean, at this point I can probably just end turn, even. I'm going to. If I die, I die. I highly doubt that I will die. I'll throw this molting him down to take the hit. Go get him, buddy. The boss did the only thing that I took from myself by not playing any more cards is a pre-relentless, which I don't care about. The imps will inherit the earth. Transcend Imp seems good in a run about imps. Energy seems extra good now. Transcend Imp is expensive. Go right. I mean, Endless Transcend Imp just takes us home. What do you got? Plus 25? Quick? I'm okay. It's not like I want anything much from the magic shop here. Hey, Strangler. Cool. I think that in almost every circumstance, I'm trying to think. Can you think of a circumstance? I guess the answer is just in Relentless, but the question, of course, is Strangler 2 or Strangler 1 versus Predator 3 there. How many times do you think to yourself, yeah, you know what I want instead of sweep? One more multi-strike. So I feel like the answer to that question is extremely rarely. Heal through this with old magic anyway. You may as well play this thing, it makes fundamentally no difference. You're here. Great Shark kills you. This one does make a difference. But the trial, just giving me a bunch of free units to rage up on does seem pretty good. A little bit of a freebie setup here. This run itself is probably going to be one of my faster runs too, because this is a run that just started and I just went. And I just went. Because, you know, run 2 in an episode is always a run that goes by a little quicker, because now I'm mad at the game and I don't have an intro to do. You got me once, monstertrain, that is true. You pulled a little bit of a wool over my eyes. Let me walk myself off a cliff a little bit like a lemming. Is that what I am to you, monstertrain? A lemming? After all this time, I'm just a lemming for you to waltz right off that cliff of self-made harpy? Bullshit. Fuck you, monstertrain. I ain't no lemming. I'm going out of here. 7 unit limit, man. I do feel like this game has a few things like that, which make me go, I recognize why you can't go beyond the 7 unit limit, because graphically this would be unviewable much beyond 7, but I feel like it limits the absurdity factor a little bit. Just let me have units flying off the train. Important Work is an evergreen card in this deck. I could think about this for more than a second, but I don't really care. I'm not interested. I'm gonna duplicate the card. This one. Not this one. This one. Adapted me to. Actually, could also just get rid of it. Get rid of Pyre Shards and this Queen Zimpling. I was looking for Queen Zimpling. I knew there was still one in here. Endless is the only thing I would consider here. Queen's Tail's good. Hell's Banner's good. Railhammer good. Resonant Shard good. Relic is... it's like Cleansing Water's fine. No Endless. Lots of large stone quicks. Thankfully not all large stone quicks. I wasn't in a bad spot. But lots of large stone quicks. Okay, let's hit the road. Chase Seraph. He does cut my rage. I'm not all that concerned. I bought 5 relics in that ring. Or rather gained 5 relics in that ring. Yeah, no, Queen's Tail draws me a card. How about that? Save the Transcendent. Rage -1. Damn, dude. What the hell? Alloy. I think it is, like, we want to just leave Imps on the floor to soak up the rage. And on the future combat, the Divinity, I will consider playing a lower floor to let these Imps stay, because they do offer a pretty good amount of value just by existing here. I don't want to play Welder Helper. I want to leave the space. And full. No Imp because I drew too many cards. Classic problem. Could wait on the Tia. Or I could just Tia. I think it's fine. And then you convert your attack into you convert to permanent health here, and now we get around the Chase Seraph like this. I'm gonna Horn Break here. This is a lot of work. I'm playing too many cards right now. I'm not, this is bonus hours. You can't make me do this, Monster Train. Where's my overtime? $11.47. Typically, like, I will worry myself sometimes in positions like this where I'm like, oh, I better make sure I stay on top of things and play. I just did 1100 damage outside of combat. Right, outside of Relentless to the boss. And it's rage damage against Chase Seraph. This is probably not. No, this is 7 unit limit. Kill you and then I go Transcendent up. Did you see that? The game lagged a little bit. That Transcendent actually caused the game to take a second to process. He's gonna cut my rage in half. I think he's still gonna take a lot. Yeah, 1406. I'm not gonna pre-relentless him, and there's not really a great reason to play other cards now. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn 3 times. I'm gonna get out of here. You can't keep me here, Monster Train. I'm done. I'm clocked out, Sarah. Legally, you have to pay me now, or else I kill you. Yeah, there you go. Wendleton didn't even get to swing on him in Relentless. The Imps shall inherit. It'll depend pretty heavily on what our turn 1 looks like here for the draw, to determine where I want to play. But I think I want to play away from top 4. Let's see what we got. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. I have Strangler. I can just be down here. You can't stop me. Yeah, you can't. They can't leave. No way. The only thing that's gonna happen to my Imps is they're gonna die from exposure. Exposure is spikes. Put a little more armor up, just to be safe, you know? Just a touch more. Hey, the spikes. That looked weird, didn't it? Did it look like the animation played twice to you? Maybe I'm out of it. I swear that animation of the like energy going away, or the spikes going away, just played twice. Little trick for you, pull the spikes enemy to the front. The first swing will... I think it'll disarm the spikes, maybe not. Hey. I don't know, I think it did. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what I just saw happen there. Anyway. I'm gonna double Transcendent, then this run is basically gonna come to its conclusion. Tia. It's not an exciting amount of rage, it's only... I mean, I can't see. How much rage is it? Excuse me. Hey, how much rage? 99. It's only 99 rage, but... that's enough on a sweep unit to say, yep, and now I think we're done. And now I think the boss is dead. Take that, Monster Train. 54-minute episode. They've all been 30 minutes lately, so, you know. It is what it is, I suppose. You got me, Monster Train. You got me. I said to myself, you know what's better than a little more rage on this combat? Is still an extra damage shield. That should free win me the Relentless. Not against the 7x8. I think if that boss, if I hadn't been so high on pack shards, even if it was like 6 hits, I probably would have been fine. But, you know, 25 minutes. I didn't generate a link for the first run. Oh well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.